Alright YouTube, here's my Dragon Assault deck. That Stardust is not in it. That is from, my Blackwing decks. Here we go. Running 3 Alexandrite Dragons. 2004 star normal monster. Dragon. It's better than Luster Dragon, so I run him instead. He's saucy. I'm running 3 different Blue Eyes White Dragons. Why 3 different Blue Eyes? I don't know. Why are there so many different reprints of Blue Eyes? So, I've got to say Tower Blue Eyes and Tablet Blue Eyes are my favorite, and I'm not running Tablet in this deck, so. I'm running 1 Luster Dragon just for an extra beat stick, and he's still a normal, so crap like Skill Drain and, oh, what else? I had the other card in my head and I can't remember it now. I can't, whatever. Still a beat stick. Volcanic Red Eyes Black Dragon. I really like this art. It's so saucy. It's still Red Eyes, but he just looks cooler. 2 Lord of D. 3, you draw into way too much. Way too much. And I mean, his effect does help, but the second he gets on the field, your opponent goes, they're gonna kill it. So that they can, mirror force you and stuff. The main engine, 3 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragons and 3 Red Eyes Wyverns. You'll see I'll explain a nice combo about these guys up ahead. So nice. And then 2 White Stone Legends. It's a tuner, and he gets a Blue Eyes to the hand when he's destroyed, so I could either use him as tribute, or I can remove him for Darkness Metal's effect, or I could sync with him and still get a Blue Eyes to my hand, and then if I have a Red Eyes, I can just summon the Blue Eyes if I haven't specialed already with his effect, so it's very nice. Ancient Rules, I only run 4 monsters that can be used with this, so I mean, it still helps, and I'm not going to take it down to 1, because then I won't ever draw it, Future Fusion, this is the single-handedly most epic card in this deck. Except maybe Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Because all you have to do if you first turn this is send 2 Darkness Metals to the grave, 2 Wyverns to the grave, and a stone, and you're set. Because if you send 2 Darkness Metals and 2 Wyverns, then, when you send the 2 Wyverns, and if you don't normal summon the turn you activate Future Fusion, you get Wyvern's effect, and you can remove both of them from play to special summon both of your Darkness Metals that you removed, and you're sitting on a Blue Eyes that you can special summon next turn with one of their effects, and then you can, special summon something from your graveyard, like another White Stone, and then, if you have a Lord of D in your hand or something, you could easily 5-star sync, or you could just, use it as a tribute, or not, because you really wouldn't have to if you're sitting on 2 Darkness Metals. Then we've got Sarcophagus to get that faster, Monster Reborn, staple, Reincarnation to help get, helps get Wyvern in the grave if I have a Darkness Metal in there, and then I can get, like a beat stick back to my hand if I need it, or I can help get a White Stone back to my hand if I need to get a Blue Eyes, or it just helps get a beater back. Polymerization. If my opening hand is it just so happens to end up being 2 Darknesses, 2 Wyverns, and some other random card, and then Polymerization, I'm going straight for the 5-head with a Polymerization. Turn 1, getting it immediately, and then spamming my Darkness Metals. Swords, it's slow, but it kind of helps in this deck. Even though I'm running 2 Lord of Ds, I'm running 3 Flutes, because I kind of like getting it as quick as possible. You could end up with a dead card in your hand, but it's worth it for drawing it enough. 2 Bottomless. Just, your opponent gets an amazing card, and just, nope, Bottomless, remove, you're done. Call the Haunted, special summon. 2 Dark Bribes, negation. Dragon's Rage, make all dragons piercers. The entire lineup of monsters, except for those 2 Lord of D's, they are all dragons. So if my opponent's like, oh, well, he's just got beaters on the field, well, I'm going to lay a defense. Haha, no, you're not, Dragon's Rage. Negate attack. Quick Swords. Saku, you're going to attack, I'm going to kill. Scrap Iron, you're going to attack, I'm going to negate, and then next turn, if you don't summon, I'm going to negate again, and then continue to negate one of your attacks every turn until you destroy this. And then 2 Solemn Warnings. Side deck is 2 Luster Dragons in case I need more beat power. Kaibaman in case my Darkness Metals keep getting destroyed. And I end up sitting on Blue Eyes a lot. Kaibaman really helps out. Another Dark Bribe. 2 more negate attacks if I'm not pulling swords enough. 1 more Scrap Iron, and then Solemn. This deck relies heavily on you being able to pull the right stuff in 1 turn, because if you don't, you're going to be sitting there with nothing on your field. So that's why I'm running a lot of attack negation and stuff. Then the extra deck is pretty straightforward. 3 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, 3 5-Head Dragons, and then 3 Ally of Justice Catastor. He's the only 5-star I can say that I truly like, and it helps. I mean, it's his effect, Destroy. I mean, pretty straightforward. So that's my dragon deck. The next deck is my E-Hero deck. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do a profile on that because it's terrible. And I'm not going to do one on my FTK deck, so next is my Dragunity deck on Duel Network. So until then.